Everyone told you, buy a house, it's an investment. Your parents said it, your boss said it, even your bank said it. They were all wrong, and today, I'm going to prove it. We are taught that a 30-year mortgage is the ultimate marker of success. It is the gold standard for every middle-class worker. Because everyone repeats this advice, no one stops to check the math. We just follow the crowd and hope for the best. But the banks and the loan officers are leading you astray. Their logic fails when you actually look at the numbers. Buying a house is not a guaranteed path to wealth. In many cases, it is an expensive trap. If you follow the traditional path, you might be choosing a life of debt. You are trading your freedom for a property deed. Take David. He is a typical salaried worker. He buys a $350,000 home with 10% down. David takes a 30-year mortgage at a 7% interest rate. His monthly payment comes to $2,500. Watch what happens over 3 decades. After 360 payments, David has paid the bank $900,000. Look at that gap. He paid $900,000 for a house that was worth $350,000. Most of that money just vanished into bank interest. David didn't build an asset for himself. He built one for the bank. He paid for the same house nearly 3 times over. The mortgage is only the beginning. There are costs to owning property that nobody likes to mention. I call this the phantom ledger. Recurring costs like property tax, HOA fees, and insurance. Then add the repairs. This pie chart shows the data from Bankrate. The average homeowner spends $17,000 every year on these hidden costs. People say renting is throwing money away, but mortgage interest is also throwing money away. You are just giving it to the bank. A house fits the definition of a liability. It takes money out of your pocket every single month. It is a drain on your cash flow. Now look at the alternative. Imagine David chooses to rent a similar house for $1,500 a month. Look at the difference in cash flow. The renter keeps $1,000 in his pocket every single month. This is how opportunity cost works. David invests that $1,000 into the market at an 8% return. After 30 years, the renter has $1.36 million in liquid wealth. He is significantly richer than the homeowner. Real wealth is built by controlling your cash flow. It is not built by holding a property deed while the bank takes your money. So how do you make the right choice? You need a plan based on your reality. Calculate the absolute true cost of buying in your area. Combine the mortgage, tax, insurance, and maintenance estimates. If local rent is cheaper than that total cost, you should rent. Then you absolutely must invest the difference. Only buy a house if you plan to stay for 10 years, and only if the math favors owning over renting. Homeownership is a mathematical equation. It is not an emotional obligation or a requirement to be an adult. Buying a house because of social pressure is a mistake. It is the fastest way to lose your financial freedom. Trusting the numbers is the only way to escape the traps of conventional wisdom. If nobody told you this before, now you know. That's the brutal truth. Subscribe for more. Next, I'll show you why your savings account is making you poor.